Hey guys, welcome back to Digimon Story Hacker's Memory. Last time we started off the game and, well, we got our first friend, Tentomon, and, well, we learned a lot more of the backstory about the main character. And the main character has, like, well, at least like I said, a lot more personality than the main character of Cyber Sleuth, just due to the fact that Frozen really didn't have a lot of personality at all. He had no personalities that weren't given to him by us, and really he didn't... he just seemed to be a blank slate that didn't even know anything. But the main character of Hacker's Memory, otherwise known as The Breeze, and he's got a nice glowy hoodie, which means I love him a lot more in that way. He seems to have a lot more personality, and he has a pretty, well, not super developed backstory. He at least has one, which is much more than Frozen had, other than being a child 8 years ago and being the reason all the Eaters showed up. But either way, we are now trying to search down a guy named Yuji Shiga or whatever for stealing my Minecraft account, and it was real shit. Either way, we haven't named our Tentomon quite yet, and I have decided on a name for the little man. The little man shall now be known as, let me go ahead and type this thing out, it's not a very long one. It is now Rob. Rob the Tentomon, named after one of my online friends. So, Rob, you shall now be a giant bug, which is, you know, something you probably would like to be. That or like a fish. Anyway, now that we actually have a Digimon will start showing up and we gotta, you know, beat their asses and such. Then again, these things are going to be relatively goddamn easy. We're having to start all the way over from scratch again, where pretty much every Digimon we're fighting are either baby or in training, and we gotta stick to the rookies once again. But hopefully soon I'll be able to start constructing that team that I've been talking about. Since, like I said, I had this was... What is up with this guy's head? I have no clue. I'm gonna go ask him in 5 seconds. 1 second. My stomach. When will I be free of my organs? That's a good question. But yeah, even during, like, the midpoint of Cyber Sleuth, I was already deciding what team I was going to be taking into Hacker's Memory. So, you can tell, I am very well prepared for it. But I just don't know where we're going to find those Digimon, so hopefully we come across them soon. Either way, I want to see what this guy's all about. What would you like to know about Digimon battles? I don't want to know anything. I just want to know what's up with your head. Like, what's up with your head? You there, do you want to learn about the basics of Digimon battles? If so, I can teach you. Yeah, I already spoke to you, man. I don't need to know about Digimon battles. I've literally beaten Cyber Sleuth, so I don't need to know much more else. Okay. 2 adjectives. I mean, you can use 2 adjectives, just, you know, more and better. You want to be able to not use 2 adjectives that mean the exact same thing. I guess due to the fact that we are not Blue Madness like Frozen, we don't really have, like, a digital wave to surf. So instead, we're, like, surfing around on just Kowloon itself. The way those guys look slightly familiar. Hmm. A brave man. You finally found him, faker. I can have one. That's a good bargain right there. Go along with a guy who stole all my shit and just take a Digimon from him, or beat his ass. I think I choose the beating his ass. Let's see. Poor things, let him go. I mean, we gotta beat the shit out of Shiga either way. It's like, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have to beat your ass anyway. Why didn't we just beat the shit out of him? There you go.
忙しいところ悪いな。だが、俺たちはお前に用が。なんだお前ら。フーディエだ。便利屋か。まさかザクソンが俺を。察しがいいな。ユーゴからのことづてだ。エデンの秩序を乱した次、しばらく現世で食い。
Oh, so we're working under Yuko right now. Or while she's being brainwashed by Titty Green Lady for becoming Yugo. Alright, well. Time to beat the fuck out of another Digimon. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I guess if you had only ever played Hacker's Memory, you really wouldn't understand anything about what happened in the first game, so I don't want to treat you guys like that because at this point, hopefully you have already watched my entire, what's it called? Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Let's Play. So, at that point, I'll just be cluing you guys into things that happened during the first game. But yeah, as you might already know, at this point at the very beginning of the game, Yugo, who is actually just Yuko in disguise, has been pretty much brainwashed by Rie to do all the things she needs her to do in order to get to that whole Paradise Lost plan. So, we're still way before any of that happens, before Digimon enter into the real world. So, right now, we're just a bunch of, I guess, mercenaries kind of fucking around. And trying to get my shit back. I always need my shit back. I always need my shit back. Sorry, man. It's just part of the job. You took my identity. It's gay. You're the one who raided my account. You know, at least Ryuji is always on my side. He's always pretty for real. But you do admit to raiding accounts, though. He could have sold it off already. Alright, 1 second. Okay. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Alright, sorry, I'm back. My dogs were having like a little war right outside my door, which rhymes, which is great, but yeah, I just needed to go ahead and help correct what was going on right there. So it's like just a little bit of a freak out, but we're all okay. Anyway, back to whatever we were talking about. We're trying to grill this guy. And I'm very sad. He's getting away. Huh? Oh. Well, the Nautilus shells, they are prominent, and they're here to steal your asshole. You don't want to know what these things do. They've done some horrible things to some people. Like bit inside of other people's not so good parts. Oh, he's coming directly for you, man. Nah, I don't feel like it. You are evil. You're still doing account hacking, so I don't think you should be saved. That's a good thinking. That's a good thinking. But we have to help. I don't think so. You don't want to get your ass fucking eaten, Breeze? I don't think you do. Frozen had to deal with that, and he became Blue Madness. You don't want to be Blue Madness. Yeah, you're pretty much fucked. Don't worry. Don't worry, Shiga. You'll be saved in the whole time reset, or whatever the fuck that happens. I don't think they added in the whole eating noise last time. That's a bit different. We barely survived. How does he have a phone inside of fucking Eden? Unless that's his Digivice, which it could be. Well, that's just because of the fucking Nautilus shell running around. So understandable, but you guys wouldn't understand. What was that thing just now? The way the last game explained it is, it's like a living being that existed outside of normal universal space and somehow got stuck into the digital world when the 5 kids of the original Eden beta test got stuck and brought it in, and this whole thing happened. Don't worry about it. This whole thing happened. We'll leave it up to the sleuths to solve that. Or the sleuth. And just like a real cyber sleuth. More like a cyber detective. Are we going to be facing against Nautilus shells every day? I don't think that's part of the job. He really wants his ID back, so I don't think he's going to let that go. He just has an abnormally long face and very weird eyes. Stop making fun of that. Just barely. What criteria was I passing on, Ryuji? I need to have some feedback right there. Can you give me the form? Yay, he's so happy. Now I'm finally let into the 4-man gang. What a great hacker group. Breeze commencing logout process. Continuing logout process. Continuing logout process. Continuing logout process. Logout successful. See you at your next login. Thank you. Eden is a human network connecting the world to the future, operated by Kamashiro Industries. Or Enterprises. Was it Industries? No, it was Enterprises. I just always called it Kamashiro. We never called it anything different. Wow, we're already in Chapter 2. It just updated. Me with my shitty visor. Though it looks pretty cool, so I ain't gonna call it shitty. It's just like you walk around with that thing on. Then again, Frozen walked around with goggles on, so... Either way, we're now in the internet cafe Hudie. So, this is pretty much our workplace. Yo. Where is her room? Where is that? Breeze was kind of confused. Ooh, the VIP room. We don't want to know what happens in there. Very sensual things. Either way, this is pretty much our, like, open space for our, like, new adventure. Sadly, the Kiremi Detective Agency and Nakano is not really our workspace. Our workspace is here in Hudie, so... Gonna be an interesting thing. Either way, if I go inside my costumes, we can go ahead and check out some new stuff, so we can just see that I guess Breeze does go to the same exact high school that Frozen does, so... Weird that the two of these guys never cross paths, but whatever. Either way, I think we got a bunch of items from the very beginning of the game. Yugo Special Program. Cyber Sleuth Goggles. Latest Digivice worn by a certain Cyber Sleuth. Let's see. Hudie Coat. We got other things, didn't we? Nokia's Strange Candy. Increases cam by 100. Kyoko's Coffee. Rainbow. Raises one ally's base stats by 30% for 5 turns and poisons them in battle. Arata's Prized Comic, a rare comic chosen with care by Arata, an irreplaceable rare gem. Yuko's Grand Feast, removes abnormal statuses from all battle members and restores HP and SP. That's like a Soma right there. Then Yugo, and then... Mine's just an accessory, but Yugo's the only one that's actually worth anything. Let me see. I'll go ahead and put on Yugo's Special Program, but we never really got to talk about it during the first game. But accessories are something that you can just put on your Digimon and give them cool things to wear. Like, this is kind of cool. You get to have, like, a fucking, what's it called? Pair of goggles over Rob. So, Rob's looking quite spectacle right now. Either way, we need to go ahead and head to the VIP room. You okay? Hi. This is Erika Mishima. I'm very confused. I'm trying to calm her down, but it just ain't working. Whales are my ultimate enemy. You know how Frozen's ultimate enemies were Nautilus shells? Whales are my ultimate enemy. Oh, he always tells me to come. There was no knocking option, stupid. Also, the fact is just making, like computer noises every time it hits me. And the fact that you also have a whale, like, keyboard. I mean, it's kind of your fault for trying to hit me with a keyboard, stupid. I'm, like, so confused. What's a MemeTan? Okay. Your input device for your UI? UIs are supposed to be inside of a computer. It's just a keyboard. It's a fucking keyboard. So you're wearing a computer? MemeTan is gonna be fine. It's not MemeTan, it's MemeTan. That is what I will refer to these whales as now. She trailed off into silence, gripping that stuffed animal. Let's see. I'll be your new MemeTan. You know, Breeze? That just sounds like a great thing to say. I'll be your new MemeTan. I don't think that's what she wants to hear. Oh, good. She's not responding. What in the world should I do? I guess we didn't get to hear that voice line. Chitose Iyami. Hey, I broke her whale or whatever. Yeah, especially with all the whales hitting me. MemeTan broke. I'm sorry to break it to you, but keyboards don't have hearts, sister. He's got to hit you with hard facts and logic. Also, how did you know that that was happening? I don't think she wants to. She wants it, duh. Took him a really long time to fucking say anything. He was waiting it out right there. And now it just goes back to working. You know, I might have heard of them. I might have been talking about them a lot recently. Interesting, we're getting cases from Zaxxon. Are we gonna go to a strip club or something? What are we doing? Man, I love collecting malware from random people I just met. A man, a few words. Because he doesn't know that many. Alright. Very few words. Yeah, I mean, they were a part of the first game, but they kind of shut down halfway through. See, of course I know him. That's probably why they killed Jimmy! Oh, I miss him. Even though I completely forgot about him in the second half of that game. You know, I don't like that first rule. I like evil things. I am pretty evil. Why do I have to work at their behest? Why would Zaxxon even do contract work when they have, like, or give out contract work if they already have members of their own group? Seems like Yuko's not figuring out this whole business thing all that well.
俺たちの仲間になったからにはお前も悪いことは NG だぜ。ザクソンに喧嘩売るのもなし。
I don't know if Breeze is always gonna follow that mentality.
その点こいつは心配ねえよ。
だな。自分のアカウントを奪ったハッカーを追いかけて単身空論に乗り込んじまうくらいだもんな。
俺たちのことはこれくらいで十分だろう。あとはおいおい覚えていけ。
You can say I have a lot of experience in the Digimon
ど
field.
ちらでもいい。こいつに板の説明をしておいてくれ。終わったらザクソンに報告に行く。
リュウジがどこ行ったって？あれ、聞いてねえの？このネットカフェ、こいつら兄弟の店なんだ。生活費も稼げてアジトにもできて一石二鳥ってな。バイトの女の子も可愛いんだぜ。あ、手出すなよ。俺が狙ってんだからな。
I call dibs on the whale. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. All I know is I call dibs on the whale so I can destroy it with fire.
板の説明、どっちがやる？
千歳。
Duh.
残念だったな、新人くん。若くて可愛い女の子に教えてもらいたかっただろうけど、今日はお兄さんで我慢しとけ。
Hey, don't assume I'm not gay. But then again, I'm not. But still, don't assume that.
さあ、こっちだ。
You could be a young hot thing in my eyes. I don't even know. How would I know? How would you know? Or yeah, that'd be a good question. How would I? Wait, how wouldn't I know?
おい、どうした？
Sorry, I'm just admiring the whales and hating them at the same time. Well, you got some great things in your room. You're looking like Futaba right here. You got your like anime thing, you got more plushies, you got 5 million computers. My question is, why do you need these many monitors? And where's like your OS? Your OS is blue squares. It's blue squares.
そんじゃま、先輩であるこの俺が直々に新人教育をしてくれよ。謹んで拝聴したまえ、モブタくん。
Bit part?
何キョロキョロしてんだ？お前のことだって、モブタ。あれ、気に入らない？おかしいな。俺なりの親しみがこもっているし、何よりお前のそのモブ顔を的確に表現したつもりなんだけど。
Why does everybody think I'm so forgettable? Even though like this character is probably like most memorable out of everybody just because of his eyes.
じゃあ他のを考えるか。モビー、モブサワ、モブリン。
Why are we making Star Trek references? See, I prefer my regular name, thanks.
普通じゃ面白くねえと思うんだけどな。ま、こういうのは無理強いするもんでもないしな。
People always have a hard time of calling me nicknames. Like they say they're gonna call me something, they end up just calling me my like regular name anyway. I don't know why. Just kind of how it goes.
もう説明する必要ねえよな。一見何の変哲もない PC 端末に見えるが、これがこの店のログイン端末だ。板の説明をするから PC を立ち上げてみな。
Stand? Can't we just sit?
掲示板のことだ。今画面に映っているのがフーディのサイト。チームへの依頼はここに設置された掲示板に書き込まれる。いろんなやつが掲示板に書き込むが、引き受けるかどうかは俺たちの自由だ。依頼は誰が受けてもいい。受けた本人がこなしてもいいし、誰かと組んだって。
You can team up with people. That'd be pretty cool.
難易度の高い依頼はチームでこなすからな。こいつについてはまず受けるかどうかの判断をリーダーのリュウジが決める。どっから頼まれてんだか知らねえけど、たまにリュウジが掲示板以外からもでかい仕事を持ってくることもあるしな。自分で言うのもなんだけど、俺たちは腕がいい。依頼内容もバリエーションに富んでるんだぜ。クラッキング対策とか、防壁構築の依頼とか、悪質なハッカーの追跡とかな。
Man, it almost seems like this is all the stuff that Frozen did in the first game already.
お前、リュウジに拾われて運がいいよ。ハッカーを追跡するのにこんなにいい環境はないぜ。フーディエで依頼を受けているだけでも、お前が追う犯人につながる可能性がないとも言えないしな。 俺たちはなんでこんなことをしてるかって？まあ、理由はそれぞれだ。ハッカーのスキルを磨くためとか。俺の理由か？そうだ。世のすべての女性たちを幸せにするため。そんなところさ。
I mean, that's one way, Sanji.
何を隠そう。こうしてハッカー
You're just like Sanji, but you're like not as cool and you don't have a beard. I just love how my character just does ASCII faces in real life.
何その顔。ひょっとして右から左に。
I mean, he was literally doing ASCII characters in the beginning cutscene, so he's a real big fan. He's not a big fan of emojis, but he loves ASCII.
自分から質問したくせに変顔で先輩の話をスルーするとは。
I just like making weird faces in real life as well. If I go looking around with my face all fucked up, it's probably just because I'm the best. Well, I can't be the best. That's Tyler, but still.
太い気もしてるぜ。さてと、それじゃ習うより慣れろだ。いくつか依頼を入れといてやるから。
Can I take the case where I like, I don't know. Where I don't know. That's a good question.
心配すんなって簡単なやつにしといてやるからさ。
Man, I hate easy ones. I want to do one where I literally need to stab people. Yet another side chapter 2, Handyman of Hudie. Digiline. Yep, the Digiline is back once again if you want to go ahead and always check in on it, but it does look a lot more different. Hey, you startled? This is the Digiline, but you already been using it. Digiline is great for quick convos. Use it for friends or clients only. Okay, good luck with your first case. Check and finish the cases at the store PC. I will do so, theoretically. Let's see. Though I can always walk around, and I can just be like, I don't want to work here. I don't want to work here. Let's walk around. The question is, where the hell are we? Sunseen City. I thought that said Suicune City. I was like, I don't think we're in Suicune right now. This is no time for a detour. I guess I can't leave quite yet. Come on. I don't want to go to work. I want to play Digimon. Then again, playing Digimon and work just works well. They're very connected to each other that way. They're very connected. All right. Well, I shall sit. I shall use... Dang. Examine the PCs located at key locations to access Eden and the Digilab. Apparently I can already access it, but from here, I can jump straight into Eden or look at the BBS, which is where we're going to find all of our missions. BBS lets you accept cases received by Hudie. If you are unsure of your objective while on the case, you can use the Digivice's player menu to check what to do next. When your report or solved case is complete, you will get various rewards. You cannot work on more than one case at a time. If you are on a case and want to accept another case, suspend the current case first. You can select a suspended case to continue from where you left off. You can use these tabs in the BBS menu to view different types of cases. Important cases are necessary to advance the story. Normal cases are unrelated to the main story, and Digifarm cases are cases from the Digifarm. At least everything's like all organized right here, which is nice. Alright, well, we've got 2 from Chitose. Or Shisoze? I don't really know how you say that, but we're here in the year X. The year 2000XX. So we're literally just in, I don't know, Mega Man X at this point. Anyway, I don't know. I guess that'll work in Ikebukuro. There's a Tokyo Handy in Ikebukuro. I need some stuff from there. I'll send you a list of when you take the case. Ryuji says no shirking. I'm going to have to accept some kind of case, unless this other one's got memory in it. Let's see, this other one. That'll work in Nakano. There's a PC junk store in Nakano where hackers hang. I'll send a shopping list. More task than case. Start with this. Okay, I guess we'll do it. That'll work in Nakano. And again, if we don't head back to Nakano at least once, it's just not going to be right. It's an attachment from Chitose. It looks like a list of things to buy at the junk shop. I think there's a junk shop in Nakano Broadway. I'll go and see. Alright, well, at least we get to go back to our old stomping grounds from the first game. Though, sadly, since, well, Breeze never ran into Frozen during the main game, I don't think we're gonna run into Frozen either, which is, you know, Little bit sad, but we'll all work through it. Either way, here's the DLC girl again. If you remember her, she gives out DLC. Thank you for playing our game. We have something for you as a token of our thanks. This is bonus content. Enjoy it. We got Omnimon NX, Alphamon NX, Gallantmon NX. Oh dear, seems you don't have enough memory free. To download bonus content Gallantmon NX, you need at least 6 free party memory. Something for Crusadermon NX, Leopardmon NX, and that's all they wanted. I hope to help you again. Sadly, we don't have access to the Digilab quite yet, even though it said that we would probably have it soon, so... Yeah, I guess we can look inside of our party, but these Digimon right here are not going to be used in my party. These are just like small versions of the main Royal Knights from the main game, which you can get pretty much at the beginning of the first game if you really felt like it. They're pretty goddamn strong for just little small copies, but they don't Digivolve, they don't do anything special, and they're not going to be a part of my team. You can now go to Nakano. At least I can go back to my old stomping grounds, like I said. Oh! Damn, I didn't know we passed paths right there. Dang. I guess we did get to see Frozen at least once. I've arrived in Nakano. There should be a few junk shops. Where's the one Chitose mentioned? I've been so busy hunting criminals that I haven't been around here in ages. I'll just take a look around. I mean, I do have one place I want to stop right now, but that is funny. We already saw Frozen at least once. Good to know he's still jumping around. But I don't think we can go ahead and check in on that yet. No need for the detective agency just now. Dang. We might be able to go see Titties. Titties McAlphamon. I'm looking for Garbage Day. I showed the list to the store clerk. I was able to buy everything he asked for. That should be taking care of this case. It's a call from you. I don't like calling my friends, especially femboys, which aren't usually my friends. Sorry, I'm on a job right now. I can't. Or I guess maybe Breeze is okay with doing some pleasure on the job, you may say. Yo. That's me? I mean, has it been like 1 day since I went over and got all those Digimon, or like a whole week? Like, why are you so worried? Just call me instead. Ah, you're a worrywart. Sorry, dude. It's just like, I gotta enter that new life. It's a little bit personal. I don't let a lot of people I just met on Grindr tell me a lot of things. Sorry, it's just not safe. Anyway, I guess we're sitting here doing nothing. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking this is a great idea. Great job experience. I can actually have a job without my ID. It seems like a great idea. But I need money and work experience. Can you give me money and a work experience? Let's see. Not all hackers are bad. Let's see. You were really worried about me, weren't you? I think he thinks we're a little bit closer than best buds. Sorry, man. Like I said, I don't swing that way. Even with the femboys. Especially not with them. Especially. Let's see. I think I'll find him if I stay in Hudie. If I stay in my hoodie, he'll be fine. I mean, they gave me a job, which is well, apparently I've been abused by, like, teachers and friends and all that stuff, so it's like, they're the only people other than this random femboy that like me, so, gonna have to stick with it.
今度は俺もついていくからな。
I don't think so. Like I said, don't mix pleasure and work.
何を驚いてんだよ。闇マーケットだって。俺一
The
緒に
Yomi market, or the Yami market. That makes sense.
それを黙って一人で行ったりしてさ。結構ショックだったんだからな。今度 K から連絡が入ったら必ず俺にも連絡しろよな。約束だぞ。よし。じゃあ俺もう行くよ。話聞いたら安心した。約束忘れんなよな。
Sounds like I gave you quite a scare. I'd better catch the criminal quickly for his sake, too. Even though I don't really care about his sake, but... whatever. That looks familiar. The Kuremi Detective Agency.
探偵がご入り用です。
Oh, there she is. Oh my god, it's Tits McGee!
ようこそ。
Otherwise known as Digimon McGee as well.
どうぞお入りください。お話は
I think I'll be fine.
おや君は
Hmm?
面白い。やはり君は
Wait, do we know each other? Is he the detective from before?
そうか。まだ名乗っていなかったな。すまない。
Well, you are very secretive because you're literally a royal knight, disguising yourself as a woman.
私はクレミ京子。見ての通り、しがない。
That's just a lie.
この中野で探偵事務所を営んでいる。立ち話もなんだ。とにかく。
I think I'll be fine. Oh, I guess he wants to go in there. I mean, very understandable. But you don't know the context, man. I wonder what Frozen was out doing this. I remember when I first encountered this unusual detective. I was in Shinjuku, just after I met Hudie. She's investigating something called a digital wave, and I somehow ended up being roped into her investigation.
どうかしたかね。
No, no, don't drink the coffee, Breeze. Not a good idea.
私と出会った時のことを思い出していた。ああ、あれは本当に助かった。あの手のフィールドワークは一人ではなかなか骨が折れる作業だからね。あの時は今のように雑事を任せる助手もいなかった。
This is before Kyoko met Frozen.
今思えば助手というものの良さに気づけたのはあの時の君との出会いがあったからかもしれないな。そうだ。
Always so long-winded, Kyoko.
君はあの後に起きたことを目にしたのか。それは残念。君は怪異には縁がないのかもしれないな。君があのまま新宿にいて、私よりも先にデジタル怪人に遭遇していたら、また違った運命の歯車が動き出し、違った未来が選択され、違った今になっていたか。はたまた起こり得ない過去が衝突し、世界が吹き飛んでいたか。
Still speaking in gibberish, I see.
その場合、あくまでも固定された現在が存在することが前提となる。いや、せんないことだ。忘れてくれたまえ。ここは単純明快に行こう。そうだな。君は
Ooh, don't do it. Don't do it, Breeze. You gotta get out of there.
何のおもてなしもせずすまなかったね。二人の再会を祝して、君に特製ブレンドを。
Alphamon still doesn't understand what human food is. Special blend. What was that shiver? What's going on? I have a really bad feeling about this. Saved by the phone. A digiline from Chitose. How's the case going? You wouldn't get distracted during such an important case, would you? I installed spyware on your Digivice, so I'll know when you're slacking off. come on. As if I'd do something like that. But I could if I wanted to. I'm just messing with you. I can't tell if he's kidding or not. I have a bad feeling about this. I'd better go. I gotta get back to work, hon. You can give it to Frozen. He might enjoy it. He always seems to.
もし君が優秀な探偵をご所望なら、再びここを信頼と実績のクレミ探偵事務所を訪れたまえ。
Yeah, I don't know if our paths will cross again, but it's always a possibility.
高校生の君に高額な報酬は期待できそうもないが、何？金銭ばかりが報酬ではないさ。興味深い事件そのものが我々にとってはご褒美なのだよ。もっともそれで腹が膨れるわけではないがね。
Well, I guess I gotta get out. That'll work in Nakano. Completed. Alright. Let me go ahead and check in on the line. That was quick and a good answer. We're counting on you, newbie. But yeah, we always have access to Nakano, but not quite sure if there's any reason to really come here. I said that I've completed this game before, but it's been so fucking long since I last did that. So, if, like, I know what happens in the game, but my memory's a little bit skewed. Of course, it's been, like, 8 years since I last completed the game, so my memory is going to be at least a little bit inaccurate to, like, what actually happens in the game. So, if I come off surprised, I might just be surprised. Either way, let me go ahead and turn in this quest real quick. Let's see. There you go. All nice and solved. And I have money now. Very nice money. Either way, I'm going to have to end this episode here. So, next time on Digimon Story Hacker's Memory, I guess we're going to do some more quests and hopefully get to that Digilab. And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time!